Hello friends, today I am going to discuss topic number 7. The chapter title is Electronics Communication. Let us start with the basic. Electronics communication, where you know electronics communication is transfer of information, ideas and messages using electronics media like computers and phones. You can see nowadays the information can be transferred using mobile phone and many devices. So here you can see there are many electronic devices are visible in the image. So what is actually electronics communication? It involves converting information into electronic signals for transmission over a channel such as a cable or wireless network, and then converting them back at the receiving end. So this is whole process that involves electronics instruments, and in that what we are actually doing, we are converting this information into signal. Then after just sending this electronic signal through some transmission channel, that channel can be cabled or wireless, and at receiver end we receive it, and whatever information we transfer we retrieve it, and that whole process is known as electronics communication. Now the example includes email, instant messaging, video calls, social media and text messages. There are not many examples can be added also. Now let us see what is radio broadcasting. Radio broadcasting is the transmission of audio content via radio waves to a wide audience using a transmitter and a receiver system. When we hear this name radio, that means we are having in mind some FM, AM. These famous radio channels are there. So we normally get we use radio for news, for songs, for entertainment, for stories, and so frequency modulation. FM is a famous one, and AM is also a famous amplitude modulation. So it is a mass communication medium that can be used for entertainment, news and public information, and includes various technologies like AM for amplitude modulation, FM for frequency modulation, and the more modern digital and internet radios. So this is what known as radio broadcasting. This radio broadcasting, here the image shown is an antenna. Actually this is a one-way communication, in that you cannot give any information back to the radio station. So only a receiver get the message, or the message in the form of audio signal, form of music, it's in the form of news. So this all our information can be sent in mass information that can be reached to our audience using radio broadcasting. Now another term related to electronics communication, that is transmission and reception. So transmission is the process of sending information as a signal, while reception is the process of receiving and interpreting that signal. So you see here in this block diagram, here one transmitter is shown, and that information travel through this can be any channel. That channel can be wired or wireless, and here at receiver part, whatever information we have sent, that received at the receiver part. So there are two key components of communication, where a transmitter converts information into signal and a receiver converts it back into a usable form after it travels through a channel. This applies to various systems from wireless and television to a financial order processing. Now let us go for next one. Now we will discuss about modulation. Modulation is the process wherein one or more properties of carrier wave, such as its amplitude, frequency, or phase, to encode and transmit information. You see, here in this block diagram, message or information signal is combined with carrier wave that to making this information combination with the carrier wave, there is a process known as modulation. There are various types of modulations available: analog, digital modulation. We need to study in depth for that. Just see here this overview. So message signal is not able to travel a longer distance. For that, we have to work upon some of the techniques where we can do some modification to characteristic of this message information, and we'll make this message information capable to travel through the channel at a longer distance, through air, through wire, anything can be possible. So message plus carrier, then after that modulated signal is traveled through the channel, and after at the receiving end, this is a transmitting end, and at the receiving end, whatever information combined with a message signal, like message signal plus carrier signal, whatever information sent, that should be demodulated. That means we have to separate out message signal and carrier signal. That two signals can be separated at receiver end. So that whole process, modulation and demodulation is a must part of, it's one of the key part of electronics communication. So this is done by this what is known as modulation. That modulation that can be done by superimposing a message signal into a high frequency carrier wave to allow for efficient long distance transmission, like in radio, television and modern communications. The process is reversed in a process called demodulation, which extract the original signal from the carrier wave. So this part is a modulation part, and then after this side is a demodulation part. This is a receiving side part. So for this video, this is enough. We'll continue the another topic in next video. So stay tuned, be with us, subscribe this channel for more such videos. Thank you very much.